All right, people, it's the start of a new week. We got 5 minutes till market open, as you can see down here. I don't know if that's still blurry for you guys and girls, but again, I have that big OLED screen, so I don't know why it does that. Tried to fix it over the weekend. I don't know why sometimes you guys can see the lines and sometimes they disappear. I'll see how it is when we edit this and post it up. But again, it's a big screen. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is what it is. So again, market open, new week. We have a lot of news this week also. As you guys can see, core CPI and stuff like that. Maybe we can make this like a little bit bigger real quick, see if this helps. Yeah, that helps. Wednesday we got CPI, Thursday we got PPI, and then the rest of the week we're pretty good. So again, we just got to pay attention to Wednesday and Thursday basically. That's pretty much it. So again, yeah, about it on the day. Today we have no news, tomorrow we have no news. We'll see how it goes. Usually Tuesdays before CPI drops aren't too good either. Usually it consolidates a little bit. So I'm going to expect today's a no news Monday. I want to see today if we pump higher and we take out these daily highs that we have marked out above, right? We have these relative equal highs. You got these highs, you got these highs that we formed on Friday. Yeah, I feel like we can come out and take all these out if we want to. But right now we formed a 15-minute S&T off of Asian session low. We'll see if we want to continue higher off of it. We have the hourly lows also, but again, I want to just be calm and wait, start of the new week, see how price action opens up and everything like that, and then go from there. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. And then, we'll get the whole recording on YouTube as always. We're filming with the new camera. If you guys didn't watch last night's stream, trading XAU during Asian session, right? I'm still working on those FTMO accounts. So the new camera should look pretty good. We've had this camera, but it's my DJI camera, and it can like move around with us. You know what I'm saying? So mute up, let the music play, and then just perform. About it. Let's roll. I want to see how this 5-minute candle is going to close because we're going to form another 5-minute S&T. Looks like as of now. I want to see how NASDAQ closes, but I want to see a 5-minute break of structure, 5-minute S&T, because we'll also have that 15-minute S&T from Asian session lows, right from here. But then we might form another S&T to the upside, but we'll see. I'm going to stay patient, see what happens. See, that's why we wait for confirmation. You probably got people going long here because we swept out Asian session lows and they're getting all excited because we broke structure on the 1-minute time frame or something like that. Inverse fair value gap. Like, yeah. That's why we stay patient and wait for our confirmation. Because not everybody just got liquidated. Whoever just took that inverse fair value gap to the upside. I wish trading was that simple, but people don't understand that too. You have beginner people who would just take it since we swept out Asian session lows. We inverse this fair value gap and we break structure to the upside. They're probably entering off of this, off of market open, stop below these lows or below these lows, and they're expecting price to continue higher, especially because we formed a 15-minute S&T. But that's why we have patience and we wait for our confirmation, number one. And number two, that's why I don't personally trade right off a market rip. Some people do and some people are good with it, don't get me wrong. But me personally, I'm not that experienced yet to be able to be doing stuff like that. And I'm not in the position I need to be doing that yet also. So that's why we stay patient right there. We're coming back down. We'll see what happens. That's why we stay patiently for opportunity. There's no need to rush it and say we're going to miss out on a trade. I needed my 5-minute confirmation that we were looking for there. So we'll see what happens. Mute back up. what I'm looking at right now is because we did break structure on the hourly time frame on both indexes, right? I want to see if we want to continue lower to these hourly lows. But again, we go to the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour, we're still overall bullish. So that's why I really want to mark from this swing low to this swing high when this 10 a.m. candle closes, because again, we could retrace into equilibrium of this range and OT 62% extension, all these lows down here also, and then we could reverse higher. But I just don't want to take any shorts right now, because the opportunity would have to been somewhere up here when we broke structure to the downside, and that's pre-market. So I don't trade pre-market. So I believe we could probably come down and take out these hourly lows. We took out Asian session lows here on NASDAQ, and I'm going to keep them marked out until ES takes them out. But we do have these hourly lows down here that we could want to take out before continuing higher. But I'm just going to stay patient here and wait for that opportunity to see if we want to continue higher. I'm overall bullish compared to bearish, so we'll see what happens. I'm just going to stay patient and just wait for both indexes to be correlated with each other. I'll wait for like a 5-minute break of structure, and then we'll determine from there of what we think can happen. We're currently in this 15-minute fair value gap, hourly fair value gap. We don't have an hourly fair value gap over here, but again, we're in this. Did we tap this hourly order block? We just tapped this hourly order block right here, and we broke structure on ES. So this could be a potential zone where we continue higher. But we'll just wait, see our opportunity and wait. Just be patient. Because again, it is the start of a new week. I don't want to get too excited and just start clicking buttons. You know what I'm gonna look for? I'm gonna look if we form an hourly S&T off of this Asian session low. See if that happens. We got 13 minutes, so we'll wait for that. ES looks like poop right now, and NASDAQ, we're currently just kind of consolidating within a range. Look at ES. Not a fan, so I'm just going to sit out right now. So something I got to do today also is freaking Top One Future send me an email. I have to place a trade on my account or else they'll close them because of inactivity, because I rotate my groups. So I got to do that today too. I'm just going to take it with one micro and leave it open for 5 minutes. Worst case scenario, I lose a little bit of money, but I'll do it on ES. Because even if I do something on ES, like maybe like 7 points with like one micro, this would be 7 times 5, big $40. Yeah, $35. That's what I'm probably gonna do, just so my accounts don't get closed, and I'll put that on my Twitter and everything. But macro's about to open up. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. Low and a lower low. 15-minute time frame. Low and a lower low. I want to see this hourly close. See if we form an hourly S&T, and we'll see what happens from there. We got 10 minutes. And we still haven't broke structure on the 5-minute time frame yet on either index. So again, we got 10 minutes. We'll see what the next two candles look like. And then we'll go from there. 950 macro just opened up. So we still haven't broke structure. We'll find out. Let's put this here. Most recent high. What would be the leading index? It'd be ES, right? Yeah, ES would be the leading index. I'll use NASDAQ as a map too. Isn't this an hourly low also? Yeah, it's not a 4-hour low, right? No, it's an hourly low. Yeah, it's an hourly low also.
But today I'm rebranding as Tradeify.
Wow, I like that. Yeah. I love a rebrand. Hi, how are you?
Nice
You look
to
great. Look tan.
Thank you. I've been on the peptides.
Oh, okay.
Stop filled. Just when you thought.
So I woke up.
Oh, I'm still live. I mean, not muted. Hey, how you doing? All right, let's see this here. Let's see if we form an hourly S&T from the low. Asian session lows / hourly lows. Let's see if we get it. It's looking like it. It is looking like it. Leading index will be ES in this scenario. And 5 seconds. Bang. Hourly SMT formed. Did we break structure in the 5-minute time frame on NQ? No. But we did on ES, and ES is the leading index to the upside, and I'm pretty sure we broke structure on the 15-minute time frame also, which we did. So this could be a 15-minute order block, see if we can come back down and tap into it. Stay patient here. I'm expecting price to continue higher now. We might get something here. Like to see some sort of retrace. Gonna stay patient though. Gonna stay patient. We did respect this 5-minute volume imbalance. Don't have a lot of 5-minute confirmation. We do have a 15-minute order block, which I could just mark right here. Let's do this. Let's mark this little. Let's do this right here. Let's make this white. Make that white right there. Don't want to get my panties in a twist yet. All we have is an hourly S&T for confirmation. I need a little bit more. We got 5-minute and 15-minute on ES, which is the leading index to the upside, but I would like some sort of retracement confirmation, something. 5-minute retracement candle. I gotta poop. I would like to see a 5-minute break of structure over here on NQ. Yes, looks like she wants to keep pumping. Hopefully she doesn't. Uh-oh. Wonder like if this was an entry, how many points this would have been. This would have been 11 point stop. First take profit. Final take profit. All right, 10 a.m. Let's see what you've got for us. Let's see what you've got for us. Ooh. This is a good break even low right here too. I need more confirmation, dog. I can't be pulling trigger on this yet. Wonder what this would have. I already marked it out, but we could have did something like that. But I need more 5-minute confirmation. We still haven't broke structure yet on NQ. I want that 5-minute retracement on ES. I want that. But we do have this hourly gap right here that I do believe we're going to inverse. So, and that's right here on NASDAQ. This is a 4-hour high now. See, now let's mark out this 4-hour range. Look at this. Look at this. Did we come into anything? Nope. What about over here on NQ? Let's go from this swing low to this swing high. No, we touch equilibrium. I think we touched equilibrium. Alright, hold on. Yes, you really just gonna push higher like this now? Give me something. Can you give me something? You're loading up something. I see it. Here we go. See what we get here. This is crazy. Wow, 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 wow. Not gonna give us the confirmation, huh? Not gonna give it to us. Wow. Wow. Just gonna pump. I'm just gonna straight up pump. All right. Cool. Can we get it? Can you give it to me? Can you come down into this gap right here before we continue higher? Possibility? No. See? Maybe? I know. Gotta give me something to play with here. Are we just gonna come into this hourly gap and push right through it? Oh. Can you give me something? Can you give me something? What are we doing? Overall bias is freaking correct, but we're not getting what we need. We're not getting what we need. Not one retracement candle. Not one. Not one. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us. Sweeping out these 15-minute highs right here, right? Yep, these are these 15-minute highs. Mark these out. Are these equal highs, dude, right here? Oh my god, they are. Yeah, they are. Come on, dude. What are we doing? Nothing? 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 Not one 5-minute retracement candle. Not one. Just straight pump. When did we break structure? Respect that inverse. Oh my god, this would have been it, huh? That would have been it. I don't think we formed that 5-minute, that hourly SMT yet. We didn't. We didn't. So, follow my system. This is incredible. Just straight Donkey Kong to the upside. Straight Donkey Kong to the upside. Wow. Not one retracement candle. Not one 5-minute candle to the downside, mate. Not one. This is incredible. Can you give me one, dude? Ugh. This would be so hard to just... It's a 75-point stop loss. I'm gonna fade it. I think we're due for a retrace, dude. We're coming into this 5-minute though. It's coming into this 5-minute, and it came into this 1-minute gap, and we're respecting it. We got a bullish candle closure out of it. We never broke structure back to the downside. If we want to just continue higher, we will here. ES has these equal highs above. We already took out this 15-minute high. We are in this hourly bearish gap though. That's what I want to pay attention to. I would like to see some sort of big retrace here. If we could. Might get it, we'll see. I would really like to take it on the leading index though, which is ES. ES just wants to keep pumping, huh? Staying patient right now. So I would stay patient. We were anticipating that. We were anticipating that reversal. Now let's see if we can act on it. If it gives us the opportunity to. We formed more equal highs above on ES. I believe ES is definitely going to continue higher. Not definitely, but we'll see. There's that retrace. And we're coming into this 15-minute order block right now on NQ. See what we get here. Yeah, those are equal highs too, dude. Right, we stay patient. Let's wait. We know we have this 15-minute order blocked in here, so I'm going to exit out for now. I don't think ES is going to come down and touch it, but NASDAQ is currently in it. Right here. We'll mark out this wick. So, and we're currently in that 5-minute fair value gap also. And we're currently in this order block. So let's see what happens. Because remember, we're coming into that hourly bearish gap too. We have this hourly gap and this hourly gap, and so is ES. ES is still in this hourly gap. It's going to want to push us down and take out this hourly low that we formed. It's possible. But we'll see. But that's why we stay patient. We do have equal highs right here and right here on ES, which is interesting. So... highs are going to get tapped, and then hopefully it's a 5-minute protected low. Yeah, these equal highs are about to get smacked. I want to see a 1-minute inverse fair value gap, 1-minute break of structure, not just a 1-minute inverse fair value gap. So, I believe these highs get taken and these highs will get taken, which will lead us to come up to that 4-hour high. So this could be our break-even level over here on NQ, up here or here, even this high. Whoops. Even this high, which is maybe it's a 15-minute high. It's about to be. All right, let's see what we get here. We might get an entry. .48 stop loss, 2 micros probably. 192 per account. Let's make sure everything's ready over here. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Waiting for our confirmation. We want this to be a 5-minute protected low. But right now, if 1 hour S&T, 15-minute order blocks being respected. Yes, we're coming into an hourly fair value gap, but I believe overall higher time frame is going to be bullish. I don't know if we want to retrace a little bit lower. We'll find out. But again, I like this right now. We can at least just target these London session / 4-hour highs above instead of these daily highs. That's plenty for me. But we'll see. Broke.
Order filled. Order filled.
See if we get gypped. You want this to be a 5-minute protected low right after this 5-minute candle closure. We'll see. First TP would be 2952. We can get up there. Second TP would be 2983. ES took those equal highs, but I believe we can come take up these equal highs too. All right, we'll find out. We're on the lagging index, so let's see if ES can continue higher. Why does it say my stop's down here? I don't know why it says that. 2951. I think my contracts are off. I don't know why that says 29,800. That's weird. That's weird. Maybe because it's the micro. See if we can keep pushing higher here. We took out those other equal highs over here on ES. I want to see us push through London session slash those 4-hour highs. We don't want to reverse off of that and form an SMT. We want to continue higher. But this high is going to be reduce my risk. We'll reduce my risk below this low to 24 points if we hit our move stop loss level right here. This is going to be my break even. This 15-minute high. I'm going to give this room to run. That'll be my break even. Let's see if we can continue higher here. We are on the lagging index. We do have relative equal, not relative, low resistance draws above. I believe we can come take this out. It's another 15-minute high above though, but we want this to be a protected 5-minute low right here. We don't want to come back down and re-sweep that. We are in that hourly gap, and we could form an SMT because ES is going to take out these 4-hour highs, I believe, but we are taking out these equal highs. We'll see if we want to reverse from it. ES is leading to the upside. I want to anticipate that ES is going to come up and take out these daily highs above. That's the plan. But we'll see. We'll see. We want to respect overall bullish market structure right now, especially in the area we're in. We don't want to inverse and break back to the downside. We want to respect this 1-minute gap and continue higher. It'd be awesome if we could. We're back around break even-ish. Let's see if this can play out today. It'd be awesome if it can. I just want to target that 4-hour / London session. I'm not even being greedy targeting those daily highs. But ES is taking those draws out above. It's the only thing I don't like. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to hold this. I'm just going to accept the risk on this trade. What we can do too is how can we window capture this? Trade of 8. Can we window capture that? Yes, we can. see what happens here. I don't want to break structure to the downside. I want this to be a 5-minute protected low. We're still looking good on the 15-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame. We came into a 15-minute order block. We respected it. We're still bullish on the 5-minute. We came down to the 1-minute time frame. We waited for our inverse fair value gap, 1-minute break of structure. ES is continuing higher. I want ES to continue higher towards these daily highs. But move stop loss level is going to go below this low if we can get there. We'll reduce to 24 points if we can get there. See if we can keep pushing on NASDAQ. Would love to if we can. We'll see. See if we could push higher all the way to that 4-hour / London. It'd be nice. Even to our move stop loss level, I'd like to reduce it. We could reduce to 35 points too right now if we really want. Where would that be? Reduce it a little bit. We're gonna reduce it to this candle's wick down here at 26. So we'll reduce our risk a little bit. See if we can hold this bullish market structure. So now we're risking 35 points. 35 times 2 times 2, so we're risking 140 per account. I'm okay with that risk. I like that. See if we can respect this 1-minute bullish this time and continue higher to at least this 15-minute high, which is right here, which will be our move stop loss level. But regardless, we already reduced risk a little bit. I don't like how his whole desk shakes, dude. See if we can keep pushing higher here. See if we want to stop people at a break even, continue higher. Not looking like it. Shit, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Stop down here, guys. Not a fan of how we're reacting off of those equal highs to come down here. On ES especially, you know. We broke back to the downside in the 1 minute. We inversed this fair value gap. Not a fan. Not a fan. Hopefully we could stay in. We'll see. Not a fan. See if we have a good stop loss placement. Alright, let's see this next candle. Let's see if we come into this 1 minute gap. push lower. See what happens when we go into this 1 minute bearish. See what happens. See if we start dumping. This will be a tell. See if we get heavy selling pressure out of here. Yeah, not looking good. Let's see. See how this candle closes. Yeah. Looks like we're gonna get stoked out here, folks. Find out. It ain't over till it's over. We do. We reduced our risk already. Let's see if buyers can just push straight through here, though. See if we could survive to the 11 a.m. macro. That's what I would like to see. But it'll be nice now too if we come up and take this high. This could be a good stop loss placement underneath here, not break even if we do. Because if we do continue higher and we take out this 15-minute high, that'd be a good spot to reduce risk to before we go break even. But we'll see. As of now, it's looking like we're gonna get stopped out. But we'd like to see prices push through this. It'd be awesome if we could. But remember, it is Monday too. You would love to see an inverse of this gap and a break back to the upside, which would probably get us to that area where we move our stop loss up. We didn't inverse it yet. Let's see. Get a nice little death candle here still, which you don't want. Regardless of what happens, I like this trade because we came to a 15-minute order block. We waited on 5-minute. We waited patiently for that hourly S&T to form. Blah, 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 this and that. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation was there, and we're managing it well, too. We've already reduced risk. So it's not even a full loss if we take it. See if we can break back to the upside here. Let's see if buyers can hold this. We're still in that 1 minute gap though. Let's see if we formed a new 5-minute low. We're about to. You want this to be a 5-minute low right here. How's the 15-minute looking? We could take that out. Not a fan how price is moving right here. See, this is what I was talking about, that death candle. See if they can hold here. We're just chopping around. Still respecting this fair value gap. We want this to be a 5-minute low here. Alright, it is. see. We could come down and sweep this out. Continue lower. Or break structure. Who knows? We'll see if it's a protected 5-minute low here. Right here. Would love to see an inverse break of structure. Would love to see inverse break of structure. But we are just chopping. We are just chopping right above our break even. Let's see. Let's see. This is an even better spot to reduce our risk to this 5-minute low if we can get up there. Let's see. Let's not get too excited yet. We inversed and broke. See if we can hold. We're still chopping around in a range. See if buyers can hold. Would be freaking awesome. Would love for this to play out. Wouldn't we? Monday. Oh, freaking ES came up and took out that high, guys. ES came up and took out that high. Oh, no. That's going to be interesting. This might stop us out now. If NASDAQ wants to continue with ES, but ES is taking out that 4-hour / London session high up here, we might get stopped. Unless ES wants to keep continuing higher, but we'll see. We need NQ to continue higher too. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan. But maybe that means NASDAQ's gonna want to target it, huh? Can we do that? Come on, just push higher, yes. Push higher to those daily highs. Just push higher. No. You fucker. NASDAQ's just moving like poopy. NASDAQ's just moving like poopy. Guys, I don't like how he took that out. I think I'm just gonna hold and accept risk. I would really like for us to come take out our 15-minute high up here and move below that 5-minute high, that 5-minute low that we did here, like this. Because then that would reduce our risk to 15 points. 15 times 2 would be $60 per account, which is that it's nothing compared to a normal loss. Oh, come on, NQ. Continue higher. Don't continue lower. We might dump on NQ, guys. NQ, guys. We might dump on NQ. We're in an hourly gap. NASDAQ didn't even take out those highs yet. ES looks like it wants to reverse off of this. Yeesh. Yeesh. Not looking so hot. 11 a.m. macros in literally 10 minutes too. Yeah. We might start dumping on NQ, guys. Wouldn't doubt it if we do. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. Shit. Well, looks like today's gonna be an L. Hope. Alright, we're below this 5-minute low now. Yeah, it ain't looking so hot. Maybe we sweep out that 5-minute low and continue higher. Who knows? We got this 5-minute low right here. I'm just gonna accept the risk on this trade, but it ain't looking so hot, guys. Yeah, especially because ES took out those 4-hour. Here we go. We're getting schminked. We're gonna probably dump on NQ, guys. Imagine. I doubt it, but imagine. Yeah. Damn! We tried. We gave it a shot. Taking those trades on the lagging indexes, man.
Stop filled.
Alright. Loss for me today, guys. That'll be it. That'll be it. That'll be it. We'll put it here. Damn, dude. See what happens after that, after we took out that high? We had all those equal highs above too, dude. On ES that we ended up taking out. But NASDAQ just didn't want to freaking continue higher. Where was that 1 minute, dude? Hold on, let me do this. Where was that 1 minute that we retraced lower and we got our entry off of? We broke here. I mean, I guess this could have been entry. Yeah, but it just wasn't worth it, dude. Negative RR. See what I'm saying though? We respected this hourly gap. We're probably going to continue lower on NASDAQ. but I got cooked. We reduced our risk though. Where are these accounts at? These accounts are back at 1700 drawdown. All right, that'll probably be it for me today on Monday. I got cooked. All right, guys, L for me today on NASDAQ. I wanted to come up and take out these highs that ES did, but I was wrong. But you can see we took it on this group of 10. These accounts are at 1700 drawdown. But why is this fucking blurry? All right, guys, I took a loss on NQ. We reduced our risk a little bit, but these accounts now, we took it on the group of 10, are at 1700 drawdown, as you guys can see. But entries, exits, ES ended up taking out those highs. It was a leading index to the upside. NASDAQ didn't want to. Thought we could get it. But yeah, loss for me on the day. We ended up losing 1.7K. So we'll see what the rest of the week and the month presents. All right, peace out. I took a loss on NQ.
I think I drink every single night.
Ever since I've known you, you worked like a maniac.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
First semester of college. I just like.
All right, good.
I think I drink every single night.
All right, we took a loss. What I do have to do though is I got to go to my top 1 future accounts because you guys could see the freaking email. Let's go to the email. I got to do it so I don't get my account shut down. So I'll show you guys the email. Hold on. If you guys can see that, I don't know if that's freaking blurry for you. Should be able to see it. Why can't I go to the side? Well, you guys can see 5 days. I gotta do this before I freaking get my accounts shut down. So let's do that real quick while we're on stream. It's got to be like a 5-minute trade. So, all right, we took an L on these accounts. They're at 1700. What's the performance on these accounts for this month? I think there are 2 losses, right? No, just 1 loss. Last month they ended on a red month, 232. Yeah, total loss. All right, let's do this on our top 1 futures accounts because I gotta make sure I don't get freaking. Do I get an email? Tradeify's current rules, they say they will email message you for taking action for an activity. Their policy is per week, Monday through Friday. This requires per individual account, not just when account goes in exit. Tradeify says it will send you a warning before taking action. So I haven't gotten an email from Tradeify yet. Do I need to do Tradeify? go to my top one futures account. I don't really care if I take a loss on these either. I'm just gonna do one micro on ES and let it run. I haven't got a warning on my... Doesn't show a warning. I gotta send this actually too. Hold on. I'm gonna send this into my Discord. Alright, let's do this on my top one accounts, group 4. Gotta do 5. I want it on ES though. I want it on ES. Did we form another hourly SMT? No, we didn't, but we formed a 15-minute SMT from this high. Right here, right? Yeah. Formed an SMT from that London session high. This is that new hourly low we formed at 10 a.m. Probably gonna come down and hit that. So I'm gonna put this on ES though. And we broke structure on the 15-minute time frame? No way. Really? No way. My Tradeify accounts don't say I have any warning yet, so I'm gonna go by that. is going on? If you're not receiving activity when Tradeify yet, that's a good sign in terms of the opportunity. Based on publishing, looking at investors and agent account may be needed after email. I haven't taken a trade on my Tradeify accounts though. This became an hourly high now too, dude. Per your account manager standpoint, make sure Tradeify accounts get qualified this week rather than risking it. Alright, so it looks like I'm just gonna do it just in case. I gotta do it just in case. So see, I wanted to trade my freaking Apex accounts again, but I'm just too distracted right now. Let's see this 1 minute SMT here. The downside. And we broke back to the downside. So we can take a small little trade here on our other accounts. Target some stupid shit like that. But I gotta do my Tradeify, my Apex. Not my Apex, my Tradeify and I guess my top one. In the ass. Let's do 1 micro on ES. Count 3, 5. I need to do 1 micro on ES. So we'll do 1 micro. Let's do 1 micro here.
Order filled.
Put a stop loss just in case, and do 1 micro here.
Order filled.
Just in case, and we'll put the buy stop here, and we'll just let this run. My stop loss will be at the 50% level, so 288. I don't care if this loses or not. Put it at 289. Should be 288. Let's just put it about this candle. Right here. Alright, so I gotta do this. Regard this with 1 micro. It's just $10. We placed the trade, so it's all the way down here though. I had to do this. So if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. I don't care. I just needed to place a trade. It's better than losing my accounts. So I don't care. And that should count as a trade. But it stinks because we're going to lose 40 bucks. Maybe more. These are my top 1 accounts. Alright, micro E-mini. Got so many things going on right now, dude. Even on my freaking Apex accounts, this could have been a good entry here. 42-point stop loss. First take profit, second take profit. That could have been a trade. But I'm in on this one on ES on my other accounts. Because again, ES, I didn't want to risk 1 micro on NQ. This looks good here on NQ also. I want to take this. Then we have a good break even level too. Should I take this? 42 times 2. 84 times 2. 168 plus. What did I lose another? 170? 338 per account. Entry's too late now. This could have been TP1. This could have been TP1. And this could have been TP2. Alright. Could have. I actually like it. Alright, this trade has to be on for 5 minutes, apparently, if we don't get stopped out. But this is just a maintenance trade. So I really like this on NQ too, dude. Came to a 5-minute gap, we formed a 1-minute S&T, we broke back to the downside, respected this too. I think that could have been a good trade, but I'm not in the right mindset right now because of how much I'm doing right now. I've got so many things going on. It doesn't even show my entry. Why does it not show my entry? Show all. It should show my fills, my order, everything. Why doesn't it show my fill? Makes no sense. I'm fucking stupid. That's why. These are my Tradeify accounts too, dude. It's on my fucking. I took one on NQ like a retard, dude. Great. See, this is why it's so confusing. You do this shit. Hopefully this trade counts. We're just gonna let this run. But I took one on NQ and one on ES. What a coincidence. But again, I had to take one of my top 1 futures accounts and one of my Tradeify accounts to have maintenance so I don't blow these, so they don't cancel these accounts, which sucks, but I'm going to treat it like a real trade right now. But my Apex accounts, I'm not going to trade. If I get stopped out on these, I get stopped out. And then I trade these accounts tomorrow. Really wish I didn't take this trade on NQ over here. All right, let's see if I get stopped out. I was wondering why that one was more expensive, dude. Alright, let's see if this trade gets stopped out in ES. These prop firms really get you with this stupid shit, so you gotta take a trade. I'm gonna put my stop at 30. Right at 30. Right here. See if this ES one gets stopped out. What is this NQ one on? How much is this on NQ? It's $55. It's really gonna make me take a loss like that? That's bullshit. All for maintenance. Sir, you have to take a maintenance trade. You're currently inactive. I'm rotating accounts, mister. Can you just like put me back in profit and we'll be good? 'Cause this is pretty much 5 minutes, isn't it? Pretty sure it's been 5 minutes. Because then I could just cut it. See, on the ES trade, I'm losing more than double compared to the NQ one I'm on. It shows you with 1 micro. That's why I wanted to enter on ES. All right, hold on. Let's see if this can come into profit over here on the NQ trade. I'm gonna put a buy limit, 'cause why not? Put a buy limit on that. Let's put a buy limit on this ES trade also. Come on. No. No. Mondays, though. Grr, Mondays. At least I'm transparent, too, with what I'm doing. Most people wouldn't be. Excuse me. On the ES trade, we're only down $26. And on the NASDAQ trade, we're down 36. We could just take the L on the chin, but I don't want to cut it here. I just want to fully play because I believe this can still dump. We just want to consolidate in this damn range. This should have been 5 minutes already, though. But the people who watch my YouTube channel, you'll understand this when it says I took 20 trades. Just an FYI. So I trade this group tomorrow, too. These groups, Stinks I had to do this today, though. To be honest. Our NQ trade's almost back at break even. Let's see if it dumps. Let's see if she dumps. Back in profit. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if she could do it. Our ES trade's still kind of up by our stop loss, but I'm not too worried about that because that'll be a small loss. Let's see if we could dump here. Could even target something like this. 718. Move our stop back up above here. 23. Back at break even on that account. What's this right here? 7769. 7769 would be this over here. Yes. 7769. We tapped break even. I'm just gonna hold this. Whatever happens, happens. I reduced my risk on this one. We tapped break even. Let's see what happens. If I cut it now for profit, does that count as like hedging? Do they count that? Or no? How's our ES trade looking? It's still there. Still in. We should dump here on NQ if we want to. If we're going to dump, it's going to be right here. But if not, we're going to continue higher. Where's that ES trade? See if we get stopped out in the ES trade. If I didn't have to do this today too, I could have taken it on my... Call wing one.
Yeah, buddy.
You took the same loss?
Dude, yeah, dude, I swear to God, we have the exact same trade. I looked at your picture. We have the same move stop level, same
Okay.
break even level, and I think we might have even entered at the same time.
Dude, guess what I gotta do right now though?
What?
I accepted, like, I'm not gonna trade my Apex accounts because I already took that loss.
Yeah.
But trade Top One Futures and Tradeify sent me an email, and I have to trade my account. I have to place a trade on my accounts within the next 5 days, or else they shut my accounts down. So I'm placing a 1 micro trade right now. on
Yeah,
each of
Apex said the same thing to me once about my risk
Wait, isn't
account.
it-
'cause I
isn't
hadn't
it 30
traded with
days?
it in a while.
Isn't it
I
30 days with
forget.
Apex?
I forget how long it is with them, honestly.
Yeah, freaking Top One Futures and Tradeify is 5 days, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm in a trade right now. I'll explain it to the Discord because it's gonna say I took 20 trades today, but I didn't. I'm
Nice.
just trying to take a short right now and see if we come target that hourly low we formed at 10.
I don't know, dude. I was really confident that long.
So
and
was
mean,
I,
was fine
dude.
Whether it went or lost either way.
It gets
I really
stinks.
was because dude, there's like basically relative equal highs on
Yeah.
the daily chart for NASDAQ. Like that's what my whole point was with that, like those 4 hours up there.
Yeah.
But like that wasn't even where I was aiming for either. I just figured it was gonna go there. But
Yeah, and
I mean,
ES took out that 4-hour high / London session high. So
Yeah.
that's what happened. I just got in on shorts to this hourly low, which I was gonna do on my Apex accounts, but I'm doing 2 accounts, 2 tabs at once, and then that I was like, no, just don't do it, Trav. It's just too much. And then if I would have taken a loss, it'd probably send me on tilt. But look, now it's fucking running to that low. I'm gonna reduce my risk on this account. But again, it'll count as a dub on the other ones if it plays out. But
yeah, exactly. Give me 1 second. I'm checking out from a gas station.
You're good. But I'm currently freaking doing this right now, which stinks. But again, it's just I'd rather take a 1 micro trade that's small instead of losing my accounts. Of course, this is gonna play out too, guys. Like, come on.
You?
Dude, look at this. Do you see the charts right now? This is literally gonna play out, and I was gonna take this on my Apex accounts, but I was like, no, dude, you can't take 3 different tabs at the same time.
Yeah, dude, I had to drive my brother to an eye doctor's this morning, and I was in the train, and I had to leave, and I was just watching it from my phone. I logged in on everything on my phone, and all of a sudden I just see it pissing down. I'm like, oh, you bitch.
No. I saw that 4-hour get taken. I was talking to my live chat thing, and not my live chat, for my YouTube video. I was like, ES took that high, guys. We might dump here, and then we ended up dumping. But did you reduce your risk too, a little bit?
I never did. I was only risking. I only went in with one.
Yeah, you only lost 128. Yeah, you only went in.
Yeah, I only went into one because it was Monday, and also I had the thought of I was on my one group that was just I was just taking the small build-ups on those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I only had one in, so I was only going to move my stop if we actually hit that. But,
I thought that new 15-minute high that we formed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's what's gonna.
That first 15-minute was break even for me, and then the next one was where I was probably gonna target just to get out, but
yeah, I don't blame you. It's all good.
I'm surprised. ES was just no, it's Monday.
It's Monday. Exactly. I like that trade too because we came to a 15-minute order block. We respected a 5-minute gap. We got that retracement finally.
I felt there was a lot. I talked to myself after I got in. I went back over and talked just talking to myself out loud, being this is why I got in. This.
Yeah, there's things there.
And I was yeah. I was that sounds good.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I think that's good. Yeah, I went in 2 micros on that trade, and I still lost 168. I reduced my risk after we came up, and ES took out that freaking 4-hour high. So I was risking 210.
Monday, I definitely would have used 2 because it wasn't that big of a stop.
No,
either.
It wasn't. It was 40, 45 points or something like that, right? Look at this shit. This shit's reversing now. Look at this.
Absolutely insane.
She's reversing. I don't really care if I get stopped out on this. I'm in $9 profit right now, but still, it's stupid that you got to do this. These prop firms, they purposely do that, so you got to purposely take a trade.
Yeah, exactly. Because at one point you could be thousands of dollars past their buffers, and you don't need to trade. You take one trade,
Yeah, and it says online too. It has to be at least a 5-minute trade too. So it's that's why I'm just holding.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm just holding. I could just take it right now for $6 profit, but I'm just gonna let it either. If it stops me out, it stops me out. I lose $40 on this account. So I'll trade them tomorrow. No, I'd rather.
Yeah, I really like that trade, but I don't know. If we could end up taking that on ES, I wasn't watching. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we did, and I was looking to take it on ES also, but by the time our risk to reward wouldn't have been good.
Yeah, I looked at ES this morning before it even got crazy, and I was it's pretty close to those. Yeah. It was barely anything, but.
Let's see if I get stopped out here. We just got a nice big candle to the upside. Holy shit.
Hey, it makes me feel good seeing I'm taking the similar trades to you. It means I'm on the right track.
You think? I'm a little retarded though.
Definitely not.
We're getting there. It's just a matter of time.
20 plus accounts.
We got 30 right now. We're trying to work to get to 31.
Dude, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking this morning when I was driving, after I took that loss, I was just think one day, you'll be able to take that loss and then get in your really nice fancy car and go driving.
Yeah, exactly.
But either way, we're gonna be taking losses no matter what. So whether you own fucking lots of shit or not, you're gonna take the same losses you were.
Exactly. it's
But
just-
like I didn't even feel anything honestly this time either. Like when I watched it stop, I was like, oh, all right, cancel all.
But that's why what we're doing, like again, a lot of people argue the fact that what we're doing, taking slow and being patient and doing all this stuff isn't the right way of trading, but it really is, because we're building who we truly need to become. And it's just, again, if you were...
We could gamble with fucking, minis if we wanted. But
Yeah,
it's like
it
we
doesn't
don't have
last
any
long term.
trades,
Yeah.
like even it just won't last.
It doesn't last. We've done it before and we've seen it happen. It just doesn't last, man.
Dude, I mean, a one mini trade on most of our NASDAQ trades is like a whole $1,000 risk, like $500 risk, our normal risk on NASDAQ with a mini. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous.
No, dude, if you fucking take if you take even a 40 point, 50 point stop loss, what is that? $500 per account?
Yeah, like retarded shit, man.
Yeah, and then you add that up across fucking 10, 20 funded accounts, whatever you're copy trading. That turns into a lot more. But again, people don't see the reality of that, which is sad. Everybody's in such a
right,
rush.
Like fucking 50 points on NASDAQ is a whole $1,000.
Look at this
It's,
shit.
I think the 1,000 for a fucking mini, like some psycho.
Look at this trade. Are you on the charts right now? I'm targeting
Yeah,
that.
man,
I'm targeting that hourly low that we formed at 10 on NQ. My other one's on ES. I entered one on ES on accident and the other one on NQ. That's why I didn't want to freaking enter on my Apex accounts, because I was already like, I don't want to do this. I feel like I'm breaking my rules.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right.
I was leaning towards a little bearish this morning too, because
Yeah,
I
so
saw
was I.
all those lows we could have taken.
Yeah, but then we
But,
formed an
like-
hourly SMT off of the Asian. I was like, what?
I was waiting for it. And it was red. It was red, and I was like, okay, maybe we don't form it. We'll look for the shorts.
And then we
But
did.
then, like 5 minutes in, it just goes fucking green. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
all right,
Uh-huh.
we should hold. It's an hourly SMT. Fucking
Exactly.
bad.
I know.
Yeah.
And then we came, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, we tapped into that 15-minute order block too and rejected right off of it.
Yeah.
That's funny. I wonder how much I'm even going to make on this trade after one micro if it plays out. I got it at 29782. So 63 points times what? One micro, so 63 times 2. 63 times 2. That'll be 126 per account. I'll take it. And this was just a send it trade too. I was like, all right, we came to a 5-minute gap, formed a 1-minute SMT. I'll just take the risk here. Why not?
Yeah, this sounds good.
But I have to, dude. I'd rather take a $40 loss than lose my accounts. I'm not even. They sent that email to me yesterday at 10 a.m.
Jesus.
I'll send it in the group chat. But
Dude, holy shit. I gotta send you a picture of these things, dude. Me and Katie went to the dispensary Sunday.
yeah,
We got these like 94% cards.
This is an annoying trade. I believe this is gonna hit. You'd think it's gonna hit this hourly low, but maybe not. We'll find out. But regardless, I really don't care what happens because of our risk. But we're in profit on both accounts. I could just cut it right now, but why not just let the full trade play? You know? Which is the funny part. Excuse me.
On stream, guys, kinda. I did get this funded seed account done. Guys, stop
Let me mute myself so I don't hear this. All right, let's see if we get stopped out on this. It looks like we're gonna. If we do, we do. It's part of life. We were in $50 profit. We could just take this right now so we don't take a loss. So it's longer than 5 minutes, so could just take this for a $5 winner. We really could, because this looks like it's going to continue higher. I'm just going to give you an FYI on that. But this is 50% of this range right here. You'd want to see price reject here. A merry little Christmas. Stop filled. So now I'm glad I didn't take this on my Apex accounts, because it would have been a break even or something. Who knows? All right, looks like we're going to take this loss. Regardless, we lose like 30 bucks. So it'll be fine. Top 1 futures, you got what you wanted. Stupid 5-day rule. Holy edge maxer.
Stop filled.
Alright, we lost $38 on that account. Let's X that out. So that should be active. And then we'll leave this one on ES. We could just cut it now. Let's just let it run. Fuck it. Happy? Happy? Happy top 1 futures? You happy? We're just gonna hold this on ES. Whatever happens, happens. I took a loss today on my main accounts, but I got an email from Top 1 Futures and Tradeify that I have to trade my accounts in the next 5 days or else they get shut down. So I'm going to do a little maintenance trade with 1 micro on these accounts. It's currently running. We've already reduced risk. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to put it all on the live session on the YouTube channel. But as you can see, look, we got this email. Here's the Top 1 Futures email. So again, I'm currently in this on the Top 1 Futures accounts. And I'm in this on my Tradeify accounts, as you can see. So here's the Tradeify accounts, or the top 1 accounts, as you can see, the ones that are funded. These are the ones from before that we already failed. If you watch my YouTube channel, you understand that. And then here's the one on my Tradeify accounts that are currently back around break even. So I had to take these trades because again my accounts have been shut down. It looks like we might get stopped out now, but we'll find out. But again, we took a loss today on our Apex accounts, which matters most. We're going to see if this trade ends up playing out. If it doesn't, we take a small loss, and then I'll trade these accounts tomorrow and keep my rotation in the groups, right? I rotate my groups. So again, I haven't been able to trade these accounts the way I trade. And we'll see what happens from there. So we're going to hold this trade. It's either it's going to win, lose. Who knows what happens? I really don't care what happens. We went in 1 micro. I had to take this trade or else my accounts would have been shut down the next 5 days. I'd rather get it over with. I saw a little small opportunity. I'm going to take it. All right? We'll keep you updated. Watch the YouTube live, right? This will be posted on my YouTube channel. I don't trade live anymore. If you want to go watch it, you can go watch it, and then explains it all. All right, peace out. All right, so regardless on the day, it's going to say we took 15 trades as of now. But you guys saw what I did. I have it here on my YouTube channel. It's going to say I took 20 trades, I guess. But as you can see, we lost 171 on the first group. You guys should be able to see this. 171 on my Apex accounts, and then we took this short. So these are still running. They're not processed yet, so it's going to say 20. But we're just going to let this run. If it gets stopped, it gets stopped. If it hits take profit, it hits take profit. But the one that mattered today is we took that loss on our Apex accounts. And I put that into the Discord. $87.25. Where's our entry? 81. So how much is this? 5 times, that's, what is that? 5 times 5? It's $25 per account. All right, that's fine. To make 11, so 5 times 11, $55. I really don't care about that, dude. This should be good. That should have counted as a trade on our Tradeify accounts. Shouldn't be in activity now.
The 21-year-old kid that liked alcohol and would fight sometimes.
2017.
People, we got something. I just want this to be over already. It should be a done day. But again, we'll get it on recording for you guys. This is what mattered. I don't know why it says this right now still. Let's resync that. It means we lost like an extra $300, which is stupid. But we had to do it. Yeah, $38 in this group of 5, and right now these are running. So let's see if they get stopped out, which I think they are. Just gonna let it run. Just gonna let it run. All right, so it's good we didn't take down our Apex accounts. We would have taken a bigger loss. So. We should get stopped out here. That should count as an inactivity. Should be done now. So
Stop filled.
All right, there we go. All right, stop filled on that. Tradeify accounts should be fine. All my accounts should be fine. But we're gonna trade those tomorrow. Am I not muted? I'm not muted. And then I'll update the Discord on that. So we'll show you guys. It stinks because now our dashboard's gonna look all fucked up. But it says I took 20 trades, but regardless, it'd still be the same shit. So this needs to upload. So it's gonna make, we're gonna lose another $400 on the day, which is stupid. So we lost $33 per account on the second one. Let's let this resync even more. Hold on. Transparency. $33. I don't know why these other ones aren't loading. It's resyncing. So we've lost $38 per account on this one, and then we lost $33 per account on these ones. You guys can see these haven't updated yet. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Tradeify and 5 Top 1 futures, and then our 10 Apex accounts. So our total loss on the day is 1.7K. I don't care what anybody says. But now we'll trade our Top 1 futures accounts and our Tradeify accounts tomorrow, because that goes through my rotation, right? I go from Group A, Group B, Group C, Group A, Group B, Group C. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go from there. All right, I'll update the Discord. We'll get this YouTube video posted up. We have that all done. Make sure my Apex accounts are all freaking handy dandy too, because God forbid we left the limit order or something because we were in a rush to do what we did. I didn't know who I was until I put on the mask. Blah, 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 blah. Group 2. 42. Alright. So that should be it. So now we should be on the next groups tomorrow, which should be good. Resync one more time. Let's see if we can get this for the YouTube video. Come on. Alright. Come on. Alright, these two still haven't uploaded yet. I don't know why, but that's my Tradeify accounts. Cool. Awesome. Great. That'll be it. 1 loss today, technically 2 losses. But again, I just had to take that trade, and I thought that was an opportunity to take to target that low, and she didn't want to move. She did not want to move, mate. So that's Monday for you. Watch it come up and take out what we originally wanted to do. So that's about it. Transparency, guys. We'll get this video uploaded. Loss today, minus 1.7K. This is our loss. This is our loss. All right, deuces.